In the heart of an enchanted garden, the sun slid behind pale petals, and the evening began to breathe. A soft bunny padded along the mossy path, his fur warm as a patch of sun on a winter day. A wise butterfly fluttered in a circle of light, her wings gentle as a whisper. Not far away, the sleepy hedgehog tucked his nose into a pinecone pillow and sighed a tiny, content sigh. The garden settled, and a quiet hush moved through the leaves. Lights bloomed softly all around. Lantern mushrooms glowed like tiny suns, and a breeze carried the scent of lavender and rain. The three friends moved slowly, as if keeping time with a night song only they could hear. They spoke little, choosing gentle words and calm breaths. "We will rest now," they seemed to say, and the garden answered with a warm, accepting breeze. The wise butterfly hovered closer, her eyes bright with kindness, and she nodded as if approving a bedtime promise the stars could hear. They found a new secret glimmering in the center of a fern circle. A circle of moss and petals radiated a soft, silvery glow. Not a thing, but a feeling garden magic, weaving a quiet, cozy blanket. The blanket was known to those who believed in night enough to listen. It was called the Dream Quilt, but what mattered was the warmth it offered. The soft bunny touched the edge with a careful paw, and the glow warmed his fur. The sleepy hedgehog felt the moss soften beneath him, and a slow smile came. Willow the wise butterfly circled them, wings brushing the air with a delicate rustle. "This is the Dream Quilt," she whispered, "woven from patience, comfort, and peace. When you wrap yourself in it, night will cradle you." The words settled inside like a cup of warm tea. The soft bunny stepped closer. The hedgehog curled his toes, and they all gathered around the circle of light. The blanket felt like a gentle hug, soft moss, velvet petals, cool dew-every touch, inviting sleep. They breathed together slowly, as if drawing in the garden's stillness. They settled onto the Dream Quilt and found their favorite places to listen. The air smelled faintly of mint and honey, and a gentle breeze carried a distant murmur of a creek. The garden sang a lullaby in soft hums, a whisper of water, a rustle of leaves, a cricket's low, patient song. The butterfly kept watch nearby, a small guardian of the quiet. Even the fireflies drifted closer, turning into tiny lanterns that glowed with a patient, golden light. The world grew softer, and every sound slowed. Together, they practiced a simple bedtime rhythm. Breathe in, whispered the butterfly, and listen to the quiet. The soft bunny breathed in, warm and slow. Breathe out, whispered the butterfly again, and let the day slip away. The sleepy hedgehog made small breaths, his paws resting on the quilt. They repeated the rhythm until it felt like one calm heartbeat. The garden answered with silence, except for the soft drip of a dewdrop and the distant sigh of the wind. Sleep began to gather them, gentle and sure. Minutes later, the garden drew nearer around them. Fireflies flickered into amber stars above the dream quilt. The warm light softened to a glow that felt like a closed eyelid, heavy and sweet. The breeze slowed to a whisper, then a hush. The three friends sank a little deeper into their places. The soft bunny tucked into a swell of moss, the sleepy hedgehog curling into the leaf-still pillow, the wise butterfly perching to watch from a safe distance. In the quiet, the world seemed to hold its breath and listen. One by one, they drifted toward sleep. The soft bunny's breathing grew slower, steady as a brave drumbeat. The sleepy hedgehog's breath became longer and softer, like a slow lullaby in the grass. The wise butterfly rested on a leaf that glowed faintly, keeping the circle warm. The dream quilt shimmered with every breath, and the garden kept its comforting, protective hush. Outside, the stars winked, and the night wind sang a quiet hymn. And then they slept deeply and peacefully, tucked into the garden's warm, gentle dream.